Welcome everyone, and I wish you all a very happy new year. So let's continue with the lesson Introduction to Biotechnology, and this is part 3 video of this lesson for class 9. Okay, so in this video we shall study about muscular tissues and nervous tissues. Okay, so let's study. Alright, first of all, what is muscular tissues? So muscle fibers are, so these are the muscular tissues like skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle and smooth muscle. So these are the different types of a muscular tissue. Now what are the muscular tissue? Okay, so muscle fibers and muscular tissues are formed from a special type of a contractile proteins due to which these contraction and relaxation is possible. Now here a contractile protein is a myosin protein, okay, which regulates the contraction in muscles as well as non-muscle cells. And muscular tissues are made up of the long cells of muscle fibers, and muscular movement occurs due to contraction and relaxation of the contractile proteins in this cell. So here contractile proteins, that is myosin, plays an important role. Okay, so alongside you can observe the diagram like skeletal muscles. Okay, and these are the long muscles and cardiac muscle cells related to cardiac system, like related to hearts. Okay, and smooth muscles, these are related to our intestine. Alright, now here the different types of muscular tissues are there. Striated muscle, second is non-striated muscle, and third one is a cardiac muscle. So let's study one by one. Okay, now first is striated muscles. So this is a diagrammatic form of the striated muscle, in which you can observe here the brownish color nucleus, and this is striation, that means the alternate strips. You can observe the cylindrical strips, right? So these are the striation. So muscle cells are long, cylindrical, multinucleated and have no branches. So multinucleated means, as you can see here, in each strip there are 2 or 3 nucleus are there. So in each cell many nucleus are there, and they have no branches. So structure, there are alternate dark and light bands on these muscles, and they are they are attached to bones. They are also called as a skeletal muscle. So these cells are attached, these muscles are attached to the skeleton, okay, or bones. That's why these are also called as a skeletal muscles, and they move as per our will, hence they are called voluntary muscles. So here striated muscles are also known as a skeletal muscle. Why? Because these are attached to bones, and also known as a voluntary muscles. Why? Because they are moved as per our will. That's why this is voluntary muscles. Now function of these muscles are, these muscles bring about movements of arms and legs, running, speaking, etc. Okay, now next type is non-striated muscles. So this is a diagrammatical structure of the non-striated muscle, in which you can observe here the nucleus, and muscle cells are short, spindle shaped, uninucleate and have no branches. Now uninucleate means they have only one nucleus. And here dark and light bands are absent, and these are not attached to bones, and their movements are not under the control of our will, hence they are called as involuntary muscles. That means we cannot perform the movements by our will, and they are present in the alimentary canal, blood vessels, etc. Now alimentary canal is a passage, it is a way from mouth till anus. Now next is a function. So movement of eyelids, passage of food through alimentary canal, contraction and relaxation of blood vessels. Now blood vessels means veins and arteries. Okay, so here this is a nucleus, only one nucleus, that means this is uninucleate. Now next type is a cardiac muscles related to heart. Now these are the structure of a cardiac muscles, in which these are the nucleus and striations. Now here bands are there, okay, strips are there, you can observe here bands are there. So muscle cells are cylindrically, uninucleated and branched. So here branches, you can clearly observe the branches, and only one nucleus is there. That's why it is called as a uninucleate, and structure is cylindrical structure. And here the dark and light bands are present, and the heart is made of these muscles, cardiac muscles. So their movements are not under the control of our will. They contract and relax rhythmically. Now function is a contraction and relaxation of the heart. That means these are closely related to the heart. That's why it is known as a cardiac muscles. Okay, now next type of a tissue is a nervous tissue. So this is a nerve cell. You can observe here the nerve cells. Okay. Alright, so cells of the nervous tissue are especially made to become excited and to conduct that excitation from one part of the body to other part. So this is an elongated shaped nerve cell. Okay, a unit of a nervous tissue. So here you can observe the cell body which contains the cytoplasm and the nucleus in the main part of each nerve cell. Okay, so this is a cell body which contains nucleus and cytoplasm. Now numerous small branched fibers called as a dendrites. So the dendrites are the branch fiber arising from the cell body, and one of the fibers however is extremely long. This is called what? This is called as an axon. And the length of a nerve cell may even be up to 1 meter, and many nerve cells are bound together with the help of a connective tissue to form a nerve. And nervous tissue is present in the brain, spinal cord, and the network of nerves is spread all through the body. So this is the simplest nervous tissue. And in most of the animals, action in response to a stimulus occurs due to integrated functioning of the nervous tissue and muscular tissue. That means in most of the animals, the action in response to a particular stimulus is done with the coordination of nervous tissue and muscular tissue. Okay, so here I have represent one diagram just you to observe the stimulus response relationship. Okay, the brain will analyze the stimulus and it will give response against a particular stimulus. That means if the water is hot, the brain will give a signal that whether we should have touched it or not. So student, this is all about this video, and I hope you all have understood this topic, and next part we will continue in our next session. Thank you all of you.